Okay.
Hello, everyone. My name is Patricia Cook, and this is the East Cleveland Public Library. Today, we're going to celebrate Kwanzaa. We have Dr. Harris here, who will explain everything about Kwanzaa and the 7 principles of Kwanzaa.
Hello, it's Kwanzaa time. Jumbo, Jumbo, see Jumbo. When I say Jumbo, you say see Jumbo. Jumbo,
see Jumbo.
Jumbo,
see Jumbo.
Jumbo means hello in Kiswahili. And when you respond, your response is saying hello back. Okay? Kwanzaa. Have you ever heard of Kwanzaa?
No.
Can anybody spell Kwanzaa?
No.
Spell it.
Kwanzaa.
Hey, it's Kwanzaa time. It's Kwanzaa time. It's Kwanzaa time. Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa was started by Dr. Malanga Karangla in 1966. And he started it because on the campus, he worked on a campus in Los Angeles, California. And in the city of Los Angeles at that time, there were riots all over the country because you see, African American people were being treated badly and denied their rights. So the young people basically began to have riots, especially on the college campuses. Here in Cleveland around the same time, 1966, anybody ever heard of the Huff riots? Huff riots? That was happening in Cleveland. Detroit, something else was burning down. So it was all Baltimore, Maryland. There were other things happening that were not for the best. At any rate, Kwanzaa was founded by Dr. Malanga Karangla in 1966. And he found Kwanzaa, he created Kwanzaa by coming up with an idea for African American people to learn to come together, to respect themselves, to be proud of their heritage, and to pass on their heritage to their children. So he came up with an idea that Kwanzaa should be celebrated by the family, by the community, and anybody else who wanted to celebrate it. Kwanzaa has 7 principles, and those 7 principles are celebrated each day of Kwanzaa. Anybody know when Kwanzaa takes place? It takes place the day after Christmas. And what day is that? December 26th. So it goes from December 26th to January 1st. And each day of Kwanzaa, a different principle is celebrated. First of all, the principles. There are 7 principles, 7 symbols, 7 days of Kwanzaa. And we'll go through that. The first principle of Kwanzaa is called, anybody know what it's called?
No.
It's called Umoja. Can you repeat after me? Umoja.
Umoja.
Anybody spell it? Can you spell it? U-M-O-J-A. I need it. Umoja.
Umoja.
Unity.
Unity.
Umoja. Unity. When I say umoja, you say unity. Umoja. Unity. That is the first day of Kwanzaa. And on the first day of Kwanzaa, the black candle is lit. The black candle is lit. And the black candle represents, anybody know what it represents? It represents the people. That's right. The African American people. So on the first day of Kwanzaa, the black candle is lit.
The black candle is lit and it celebrates the black people.
Exactly. Thank you very much. Now, on the second day of Kwanzaa, the red candle is lit. And it is recognized, the principle of that day is Kuja Chakalia. Can you say it? Kuja Chakalia. Kuja Chakalia. It's a long word, so we won't try and spell that word. But Kuja Chakalia means, anybody know what it means? It means self-determination. And self-determination helps everyone. We'll pass these papers out so that you'll have the words. Ms. Cook, you want to help me out here and pass the papers out to the students with the principles on them? Okay. 7 principles, 7 days, 7 symbols. It's Kwanzaa time. It's Kwanzaa time. It's Kwanzaa time. And on the second day of Kwanzaa, the red candle is lit. It's for Kuja Chakalia. Kuja Chakalia means what? Self-determination. Self-determination. Can you think of anyone who has self-determination? Think about yourself. You got up this morning and you were determined to get where?
To school.
To school on time. That's self-determination. So anybody can have self-determination. You don't have to be famous. You can be you and have self-determination to achieve your goal. On the third day of Kwanzaa, a green candle is lit. And anybody know what that stands for? Anyone have Ujima on their paper? Ujima. Uj. Anybody see that? You want to read it out? Ujima.
Cooperative economics to build and maintain our own stores, shops, and other businesses, and to profit from them together.
Ujima, collective work and responsibility. Working together. Ujima, collective work and responsibility. Ujima. That's all right. There are 2 J's. Ujima, working together. Who can think of a example of Ujima? What are we doing here? Learning about Kwanzaa. We're working together and we're taking responsibility for what? To learn about our heritage, to learn something new about Kwanzaa. Okay? It's Kwanzaa time. It's Kwanzaa time. It's Kwanzaa time. It's Kwanzaa time. Do each, when I say it on the next day, I want to hear you say it. This is just practice. We're going to be going through it for real in a minute. Okay, on the 4th day of Kwanzaa, who has Ujama? Ujama. And can you read Ujama?
Cooperative economics to build and maintain our own stores, shops, and other businesses.
Wonderful. Cooperative economics. Can you give me an example of cooperative economics? Anybody ever had a lemonade stand? You know, people still drink lemonade and they sell it in the summer. Have you ever tried that?
Nope, I sell water. Well,
You sell water. That's like, that's,
me and my mom, we
all right. That's a little business that you have in the summer, maybe. Yes, it works. It works. And on the 4th day, the 5th day of Kwanzaa, we would like another red candle, and that is called, anyone see that? It's the shortest word, Nia.
Nia.
Do you know anyone named Nia?
know.
There are some people named Nia. Can you spell Nia?
N-I-A.
N-I-A. And Nia means what? Purpose. Do you have a purpose? What is your purpose in life? Or what is your purpose today? What is your purpose here, right now?
To learn about Kwanzaa.
Excellent. To learn about Kwanzaa. All right. And on that fifth day of Kwanzaa is Nia, the green. I said the red candle. On the sixth day of Kwanzaa, what principle do we have? This is the one that it's something everybody's doing, right? Kuumba. K-U, can you spell that one?
K-U-U-M-B-A.
K-U what?
K-U-U-M-B-A.
K-U-U-M-B-A. Kuumba, kuumba. Everybody, kuumba, 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 kuumba. It's Kwanzaa time. It's Kwanzaa time. It's Kwanzaa time. It's Kwanzaa time. Kuumba is what? What does that mean?
Creativity.
Creativity. And what are you doing now? Showing your creativity while you are learning about Kwanzaa because you're playing the instruments that you have.
No, we did number 6. What is number 6?
All right. It's okay.
Here.
So the seventh principle of Kwanzaa is what?
Imani.
What?
Imani.
Say it out loud. A little louder. Imani. Let's say that. Imani. And that means what?
Faith.
Faith. Faith. That's something that you can believe. You can believe that today will end in a good way for you.
Who beat me?
All right. Thank you.
Here.
And those are the 7 principles of Kwanzaa. Now we're going to look at the symbols of Kwanzaa. The first symbol is, what is this? This is a mat. And the mat represents the foundation of the African American people. But on this Kwanzaa table, the mat, everything is really, the kinara is sitting on the mat. The kinara is this is a candle holder. And the kinara is a Kiswahili word for what? Candle holder. These are the candles. So this is the first symbol. The kinara can be the second symbol. The candles can be the third symbol. How many symbols did I say?
3. You said 3 symbols.
Yeah, I mean, how many symbols in all? There's 7 symbols, 7 days of Kwanzaa,
And 7.
7 principles of Kwanzaa, right? So everything is in the 7s, easy to remember. So, what is this? This is what they call
A holy cup. I mean,
a cup.
wine.
We would just call it the cup that's used in Kwanzaa for libation. And in this cup there will be water, and each person the person pouring the water from the cup, what he would do or she would do is what? They would talk about or call out the names. Can you call out the name of an ancestor? An ancestor is who? Someone who has died, passed away, made their transition. I pour libation for my big mama Annie Mae. Ashe, and we would say Ashe. And then next, I call out the name of a relative that passed away.
Deschamps.
You want to tell us the relative's name and the relationship to you?
My cousin.
Your cousin Deschamps. Deschamps. Okay, anyone else? I pour libation for my husband, late husband, John W. Harris. Yes. Say it louder.
My grandma.
What's your grandma's name?
Grandma Bell.
Grandma Bell. We pour libation for Grandma Bell. And we keep going on and on and on like that. Because as long as we call their names, they are never what? Forgotten. Thank you. Yes, you.
My grandpa.
You pour libation for your grandpa. What's grandpa's name?
Arthur.
Arthur. Grandpa Arthur. And so we will go on. Okay, gotcha. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We appreciate you coming and participating. All right, so this corn here is one of the symbols, and it represents the children in the family. How many children in your family? Brothers and sisters do you have?
Oh, how many brothers? I got 9 siblings.
You have a family of 9 children? There are 9 in your family. Okay, 9 children in the family. So, on this table would be corn and ear corn for each child in the family. But there will be at least 1 ear corn on the table, even if you don't have any children, because why? The children represent the future. And in the future, we must always recognize and honor the children. Okay? The next symbol would be the fruits. The fruits on the table represent the harvest, and this is why what they celebrate Kwanzaa for is harvest, the harvest of the fruits. And these are all different fruits and vegetables that represents
I think
Kwanzaa.
those was real.
Have you ever tried eating any squash?
No.
Okay, well, what about yams?
Yeah.
Or sweet potatoes, as we so call them.
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, that's good. Yeah. And so, those are the principles of Kwanzaa. I think we got it all. Did I miss any? Miss any of the symbols?
No.
Yes, I did.
The people?
Well, the people, that's a family. But the most important one, what do everybody like to receive? Zawadi. Zawadi are the gifts. That's a symbol. And the gift is really something that children make or family members make and give it to someone during the Kwanzaa season. And this is a handmade gift. This is a little doll. I didn't make it, but someone else made it and gave it to me. And all they did was stuff it with cotton and sew it up with on the sewing machine and add hair and a headband. And it looks like a real person. Do you have a name for her? I named her Unana.
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 And so
Can I name her?
you can name her. What would you name her?
Onali?
Onali. Onali. Very good.
Omana.
Omana. Very good. Okay, those are all the symbols. So, we all went through a practice. Now we got to step it up when we do the program a little. I need everybody to participate. I need you to shake your instruments because I'll come in and I'll say, on the first day of Kwanzaa, I'll be walking back in, but I need you to play that drum, okay?
Can I text my mom something real quick?
Yes. Go ahead. We're going to take a break for a minute. And then we're going to talk about some books.
Can we play the
And we need to time it.